Hello everyone. Yay, there are Kroger sales to talk about this week. I'm so excited because they're finally worth mentioning. And yes, I'm glad I skipped last week because I really stocked up this week. I also went to Walmart and did a pickup order. And yes, I found some more grocery deals on Amazon. I've been loving the savings I am finding there and so convenient. If you're new here, I'm Kristen at Joyfully Thriving. And every week I share my budget grocery haul, how I am shopping the sales and filling in the pieces and building my stockpile all on a budget of $525 every month to feed our family of 6. And yes, that includes toiletries, which you're going to see I bought at Walmart, as well as paper products when I buy those. But I do have a stockpile, and that helps me keep my budget low. And I'm adding to my stockpile by shopping the sales. So let me show you what I bought this week. We're going to look at Walmart first and Amazon, and then I'll show you Kroger and all the deals. We'll look at the ad, talk menus, all of the things. But let's get to the groceries because I know that's why you're here. On the way home from school, I did a Walmart pickup order and came home to some Amazon groceries, all about the easy things this year. So here's what I got at Walmart. Picked up some more milk, $2.57. Our favorite cornbread, $2.08. Daisy sour cream. Yes, it's a little more expensive, but I've been buying this one, $2.57, just because I'm not going to Sam's right now, where I normally buy it. 18 eggs were $3.97. Eggs for egg noodles for a casserole, $1.62. Mini chocolate chips, finally got mini, $3.68. Or 2 pounds of organic carrots. I think it was right around $2.60 for those. Cornflakes, $2.24 for potato casserole. And then bought these for a friend for a gift, and then they looked really good, so I decided to try the dark chocolate for myself. They are Reese's Thins, $4.93 as a special treat there. I do love chocolate. All right, and then restocked a lot of our toiletries here. It was our Colgate toothpaste. The butter is from dinner and pancakes. Don't know why that's out. Got our Colgate toothpaste right there. $3.50 around for 2 of those. Some spray bottles, which will not come out, $1 each for the girls' hair. And then restocked our shampoos, clarifying shampoo for $1.94, and the coconut Suave Tropical. I use it for Curly Girl, just the cheap Curly Girl there, as well as the gel, $2.58. And then I needed some school supplies for our classroom and some kids, so grabbed the pens. They were 97 cents. I grabbed 3 black and 3 red. These were grading papers in 4th grade. Some index cards, 2 rulers, and notebooks. Those won't come out, but again, a reason I love Walmart pickup. It could get me everything I needed, except the plant-based Reese's for one of my students. They were out of those. $59.29 on the groceries from Walmart. And then at Amazon, I got these Quaker Oats here, this large package. The old-fashioned was actually cheaper than buying the generic. So it was $7.03 for all these pounds for, let's see, I believe it was, 8 pounds of oats there. Amazing deal. And only the old-fashioned were on that special. So then I got the quick oats in these 2-pound, 10-ounce packages right here. They were $4.09 each, but I had 10% off when I did more than 4 Amazon products. So we got the quick oats, 2 of those. Applesauce is $1.57. And then found peaches. Caleb was requesting those for his lunch at $1.99, and 10% came off on all of those. So let's see, it was $7.03 for the Quaker Oats, and then everything else shipped separately, and that was $13.77 for those 6 other Amazon products. So that was my grocery hauls, all delivered to my car and door today. All right, let's look at the full counter of Kroger groceries going on now. Like I said, so excited to see sales happening again. What was I most excited about? The peanut butter that was 99 cents a jar, limit 5, but no coupons needed, so I definitely grabbed those, as well as the apple juice, 99 cents for a bottle. Again, grabbed all 5 of those. Even if you don't use apple juice or peanut butter yourself, this is a great donation item to have because those prices, they're amazing, so good. All right, one of the other deals this week is buy 5 or more and you get $1 off. And I happen to see that these jams, these organic jams, this organic raspberry turned out to be $3.79, which was cheaper than the regular Kroger. And then this organic blackberry was $3.99. My kids really like blackberry or raspberry over strawberry or grape. So yes, these are just jams with just sugar and those things, like if I were canning them, sugar, pectin. and fruit, which is what I want. So went ahead and grabbed those because, like I said, they were cheaper than the Kroger brand. We needed soy sauce, and my kids prefer La Choy for their white rice to put on top, $2.69. Grabbed a box of ditalini pasta for a recipe I saw that looked interesting, just over $1. I think it was $1.09. The Kraft Ranch was also part of the weekly sale, $1.99. And the Sweet Baby Ray's, all sorts of different varieties. It was a slightly smaller, well, I guess no, it was 18 ounces, $1.39 for those this week. And the Kraft dressings, it included all of those. The Dole peach cups are fruit cups, all different varieties in juice or whatever variety you like. We got peaches just in juice, were $1.99, so great deal. Pink Lady apples are still being marked down for $5 for the 5 pounds. Great deal, restocked on those. Excited to see chicken back on buy one, get one free. We like the boneless, skinless chicken breast, and so that works out basically to $2.25 a pound. Just grabbed 4 packages, so 2 this morning, but great savings, half price savings. And then I was also very excited about this deal. The Chobani yogurt was $2.99 for 4 cups, which works out to 75 cents each. I've been doing a lot of the vanilla with some peanut butter powder in it and some chocolate chips just for a healthier protein-based snack for a yummy dessert. Love that. And then I saw this one, raspberry lemonade. That just sounded really good. So I did buy 6 of those. Should be stacked for quite a while for lunches. And then tater tots were $2.99. So yes, I grabbed 4 bags of those. One we got into already for dinner with our sloppy joes. And then my husband really likes these rally fries. They were also $2.99. I believe Arby fries were also on sale too, if you like some of those restaurant ones. So I got all of those things, plus I had a $5 off coupon when I spent 50 or more, and I was definitely over 50 there. Picked some tomatoes from our garden. Tomatoes aren't doing as well this year, so we'll see if by Saturday or this weekend I have enough to film to at least can 1 batch of salsa. We'll see about that. But the peppers, on the other hand, are doing great, so I have to figure out what to do. I have pickled some of the peppers. I've done like jalapeno candy. I just don't know how much energy and time I have to deal with all of that. All right, those are all the groceries I got. Let me show you the Kroger ad and how they are actually something new they're doing with the sales, and then we'll talk menus, prices, and all the other things. Here's our Kroger ad going on now through Tuesday, August 26. We have a 2 times fuel points for the weekend, which also coincides with a 2-day sale. We've got red potatoes for $2.99. That's a great deal. We've got some ballpark meat frank, so not necessarily the all beef it looks like, but 3 for $5. Potato chips, 99 cents, limit 5. These are the smaller bags, but still a great deal. And then some beers, $11.99. Now this week, the rest of the sales going on, we have Tyson chicken. It is full line, so all varieties, buy one, get one free. Tomatoes, $1.49, as well as onions. Melons, $2.88. We've got the Jimmy Dean or the lunch meat, $3.99, and then a buy one, get one free also on boneless pork tenderloins. Love seeing meat deals like that. Also love this deal. As you saw, the tater tots, $2.99, and butter is $2.99, which is a great deal. If you're running low on butter, like I am starting to, you might want to check that out. Pop for 2 for $11, and then here was my favorite deal of the week. Kroger peanut butter and apple juice, 99 cents each, no coupon needed, limit 5, but definitely worth stocking up because that's an amazing deal. Paper towels for $5.99 is also a good deal when you get double rolls like that. Here's some of the weekly sales, and we're going to talk more about this in just a minute. But we've got some sausages, $3.99, mandarins, $3.49, ice cream, $2.99, chips, $7.99, Cliff Bars, croissants, the Jimmy Dean sandwiches, $4.99, and cupcakes. All of these, you do have to clip the digital coupon, and you can use them up to 5 times. You can buy 1, you can buy more, up to 5 is your limit. We have some of our lower price. They're highlighting some of those. The rollback on Parmesan cheese is a good price. I did see that one noted. If you don't have time to wander the aisles, it's definitely worth paying attention to some of these. Then we have some of the more sales going on this week. Cheese, 16 ounces, $3.99. Seltzer water, string cheese, $2.99. We've got trash bags at $3, but it's only 15 bags, so better to buy a bigger bag at that too. And these are just some of their brand sales. But some of the other sales going on, we've got blueberries, we've got our squash, $1.49, 'tis the season with zucchini. broccoli crowns, $1.99. And then a couple of their meat deals, $9.99. Yikes, for the Angus patties. Ground turkey at $3.99 here. Some salmon at $6.99 or tilapia. And then the 3 pounds of frozen chicken breast, that works out to $3.33 a pound. It is cheaper for me to buy the buy one, get one free Tyson this week. But if you don't have that deal, that's an okay price for frozen chicken. And then some of the other bakery things. Now their new sale is the save $1 when you buy 5 or more. If you scan the QR code or look it up on the app, you will find a full list of the products. But honestly, it's still easy just to kind of wander the aisles and pay attention to the sales. That's how I found the jam today. I did not have time to wander all the aisles, but the deal I was most excited about was the Chobani there. It did include quite a few of your condiments. So if you have an extra 20 minutes or so, you might just want to wander the aisles and pay attention because you don't have to clip any coupons, just buy 5 or more. Now, if you are looking to find all of the weekly sales, they are starting to put these out at my store, and Jordan had mentioned it, one of you, that they are using these scan sheets. So what it does is it shows you all the weekly specials that you can use up to 5 times, and instead of worrying about clipping all of them, and this is really nice because sometimes these aren't in the ads and you can't see them like the Edie's was, but we don't see all of them. It does go to the back with some of those, like goldfish I hadn't seen, or the palm olive at $1.79. That's a great deal. As well as the Snuggle sheets and the all sheets, $1.99 for 80 sheets, fabulous deal. Red Baron pizzas, $3.49 is a great deal as well. But you can take this sheet up to the counter, have them scan it, and it will take off the coupons for these at the register. So you could go through your app and look for them, or you could grab one of these sheets and get it scanned all at once for all the sale items that you buy that are on this list. Do you have one of these scan sheets at your store? Let me know if you've seen them or if you've tried them before and what you think about this. Aren't those scan sheets interesting? I haven't tried using them yet, but I've been trying to look for them and watch them, and that is really nice that you can get those deals if you haven't been clipping the coupons or if you don't have the app with you. So again, let me know your thoughts. All right, totaling this up, Walmart was $59.29, and that didn't include the school supplies for my classroom. Amazon was $20.80 for those 2 things, or the 2 that they shipped them separately, all put together. And then Kroger was $96.65. It was steep watching it. I don't often spend that much at Kroger, but like I said, the sales were really good. I have yogurt to last me for several weeks in my school lunches, lots of peanut butter, apple juice, chicken again in the freezer, all of those things, so that's great. My total for the month of August is $440.40. Look at all those even 4 zeros there. That's kind of fun. And yeah, less than $100 to go to get me through the end of the month. But I'm okay with that because life's getting busy, and as I'm working on menu plans, I think I'm going to do an every plate order again next week. So stay tuned. I'll still fill in with sales as needed. I do have some credit, so that will help my grocery budget too, and just helping me mentally get back into the menu planning groove. I did menu plan this week, and it is making life much easier when I sit down and do it. So I kind of look at the sales, I shop what's in my freezer, and I fill in the pieces and put them together. So Sunday after church, we had pork chops with a bone on the grill. My husband did those, and I had potato casserole, cheesy potato casserole that I made. I put it in the oven and preheated it with the timer. I have an oven where you can set the timer to start baking. Lifesaver on busy mornings, especially after church, to come home to that being ready. And then Monday we just did leftovers, which was a good way to start out our week. And actually, I try to work leftovers in once a week because I don't want food going bad. Tuesday night we did sheet cake pancakes for the kids. They love those. It's a Pioneer Woman recipe. And then Andy and I actually still ate some leftovers that we were finishing up. Wednesday night was sloppy joes and tater tots. Thursday, the kids have been requesting poppy seed chicken again, which is why I also had to buy the soy sauce and get us restocked. They like that. The rice on the side sometimes, Nathan and Emma do, and then they eat their poppy seed chicken separate. Caleb and Lily like it on top of the rice like I do. Friday, I think we're gonna get pizza. We haven't done that for a while, and it seems like a good way to celebrate making it through a full week of school. And then Saturday, we'll probably do marinated chicken on the grill. Last time I got chicken, I did prep some and already put the marinade on it. I trimmed all the pieces and put it in the freezer. I'm gonna look at this chicken and see what I have in our freezer already and prep it in a similar way, just to have the chicken all trimmed and ready. I don't ever freeze it in packages like that because I wanna be able to pull the chicken out, thaw it, and make it ready to go. So, those are all my deals this week. Amazon grocery links are below. I also wanted to mention their cream of chicken soup has been ridiculously low this week. So I think I'm gonna grab an order of that as well, which is amazing. So thankful for the applesauce deals. That's helping us, the oatmeal, all of those things. That list I do try to keep updated, so I'll always leave that here. And again, happy shopping at Kroger. I hope you have fun grabbing some of those deals too. Let me know the best deals you found. And again, let me know those thoughts on those scan sheets if you have a Kroger near you, what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you again in the next video.